on, everybody? So I just got back from getting some new birds over in Staten Island from Sheriff Loft. Mr. Rubino was actually friends with my grandfather and raced with him for a long time. So when he found out that I was trying to find my grandfather's line of birds and that they're probably gone and I'm not going to find them, he offered me 6 pairs of his racers, which I graciously accepted. So now I will definitely be making more space for these birds. I'm going to have 11 breeders that I got to get out of this and into their own area. And my white homers from last year, they're also going to be moved into the breeders' loft, just because I guess I got some sentimental value that they're the first ones I started off with, and now they're on eggs and everything, so I'll have their babies that we can fly and with the racers, and I'll train them, and I'll see how they do up against them. You never know. All it takes is one good baby to be born to surprise you. Now I know my white homers don't have any pedigree. They're not from any good bloodlines as far as I know, but you don't know if you don't try. So we'll see how they do. I'll train them with the baby racers and loft train them and get them good. And then when I start doing toss training, I'll take the white ones with me. I'll let them out. I'll see how they do. If they keep up, and then I got a good bird on my hands. But all right, I know you guys are waiting for the new birds and an egg update, so let's get going with that. Well, all right, guys. So this is the one pair that he gave me that I absolutely need to get paired together. So they are going to be separated in here for about a week. They are 2 Deverants. So the silver and red is the cock, and the blue bar over there is the hen. So these are 2 really good quality birds that at this point in the game I don't even feel like I deserve to have. So I am going to do my absolute best with them, and we are going to successfully pair them together. So they're going to be in, this is like a large ferret cage that my wife had ferrets growing up, and she kept the cage because it was expensive. And so they're going to stay in here for a week, day and night. I got the light in the shed, so I'm going to put that on the same timer that the pigeon coop is on, so they'll have matching light. And yeah, about a week, once I'm sure that these 2 are paired up and there's not going to be a problem, then they'll go into the main loft, and they can get on a bowl and lay some eggs. But yeah, again, these are the Deverants, so we are going to get them paired together. We want to keep this bloodline going. So here are the other birds. So that's one right there, which is that's the hen, I believe. They're going to be texting me the band numbers and the information about the birds, so I keep them, keep it in hand, and I'll know who's who. But this is I guess a blue check hen, and when I get the information about her, I will do another video posting about that. Then there's the other hen that they gave me. Again, I don't remember what type. There was a lot of information going on there, and I remembered as much as I could. They were showing me all their birds and giving me a pretty grand tour of their place, so I really don't remember what the birds are. But again, they're going to text me all the information or email it, and then I will share all of that. And then up there is one of the cocks they gave me, another I guess that you would call that a blue check. Pedigree, unsure of. He has it. They're going to be getting it to me, and I will share that. But I just wanted to show you guys the birds. So he was one of their racers. He got retired because he hurt his left eye. They're not sure, but he might be blind in his left eye now. He got injured either by another pigeon in the crate on the way to a race, or something happened on the way home. So he was retired and added to stock because he's a really good quality bird, and they graciously gave him to me. So then out here That guy I actually remember. The red and silver with the black splotches behind my Hofken hen. He is a straight Jansen. So he is just a Jansen bloodline, and he should make for another really good quality bird and breeder for me to get some babies out of. So he's in here, and yeah, I know everybody, you know, quarantine and everything, but you know, the guys that I'm meeting, I trust them that their birds are healthy. I'm so new that I'm more worried about my birds getting their birds sick than the other way around. But you know, thankfully my birds are all healthy and everything, so they've been vaccinated, they've were wormed, and they got treated for parasites. And I did the same with these new birds. I follow the YouTube channel McLaughlin Loft on YouTube, and he said he doesn't quarantine any of his birds when he gets new ones. He does a parasite treatment for lice and mites and a wormer, and then he throws them in his loft, and he wants the birds' immune systems to, you know, do their job and build up strongly. So I'm adopting that method because that's pretty much how I feel about things. I feel like quarantining is a lot of work. I mean, obviously, if I ordered a bird online from an auction in another state, I never met the guy, we probably would maybe do a quarantine, a short one, maybe about a week. But yeah, I'm on the side of what McLaughlin Loft says. I mean, and maybe it's part of that we were in our own pandemic for 3 years and quarantines and all that stuff, and I'm sick of hearing about quarantines. So I don't know, but yeah, I put them in, and there's going to be a feeling out process in here. So we have one of the hens he gave me is in there, and he is not happy. That's actually the cock sitting on the eggs right now. The hen is out. She was just eating and drinking. So she might get beat up in a second and thrown out of there. So he also gave me the owl tail droppers. He gave me a mated pair. These two up here, the ones with the black feathers is obviously the cock, and brown tail feathers is the hen. And he gave me their baby, actually. It's a male. He's never been flown. He's only a couple months old. So him we could actually loft train and use him as a dropper for our young ones this spring when we start flying with them. And yeah, these two are not skipping a beat. They're already a pair. So this will be quick with them. They're probably gonna have eggs in a week, I would guarantee. And well, you know, I'll get a round out of them. Maybe we'll go into the spring with 3 or 4 young droppers, the owl tails, to help loft train our new birds. And yeah, and so far everybody else is doing good. The quick update there. Here's the Hofken cock sitting on the eggs. These guys should probably hatch sometime to the middle or end of this week, and I will keep you updated on that. Here we have the Dijkstra cock. He's sitting on his eggs, and those should be right after, maybe the beginning of the following week or middle of that week, about a week behind. And then here's one of my white and red ones that paired up with the Muleman hen. So this cock is sitting on these eggs, and they're right around the same time as them, so maybe a week behind this pair. And then here we have one of my other white ones. This is also the cock. He's sitting on 1 egg. They laid 2. The 1 egg was bad. I checked them both, and one had really good veins, and the other one had nothing. It was pretty much just a clear egg. And so I gave it another 3 or 4 days, and the one with the veins kept developing and looks really nice, and the other one never developed, not a single vein, nothing. So I got rid of it. He's just sitting on 1 egg. And then we got this guy up here sitting on 2 eggs. Both of them were fertilized, and they look good. And these were the last 2 laid. These are probably a week behind everybody else, maybe 2 weeks behind this pair and a week behind the rest of them. So I got to get some more nesting bowls now, since we have some more birds. I have 2 empty ones left, and I have 4 more boxes here, and then I've got some spots up here we can put a couple of bowls to give them some options. So I'm going to go pick up maybe 5 or 6 more bowls, nesting bowls. I have more of the coconut fiber pads in the house that I can use. And yeah, we're gonna have some good babies. So we have definitely agreed that I need another loft for the breeders. And it's looking like I'm gonna end up converting my shed into, my shed's 12 by 8, so I may take 6 feet by 8 feet and maybe a little more and make it into for hens and cocks, since I'll only have 11, well, no, I'll have 12 that need to be divided up. So 6 birds on one side, 6 birds on the other side. And, you know, I'll get them out of here probably right around March, end of February. I hope to be done breeding, and I'm gonna get them out. So right after New Year's, because the next couple weeks is gonna be real busy. So the next 3 weeks or so, I'm gonna start working in there and getting a hen and cock department built, so we can keep them separate. And we're just gonna fly out of this loft, like I said in the previous video. So I think I can, you know, this is 8 feet by 4 feet, 7 feet high, and I think I could fly 20 birds out of here, 20 young birds. And yeah, I decided that my white ones are gonna get retired. They flew this year, they did well, I got them back. But everybody's kind of up in the air about what they're gonna do, since now they're older. They didn't really get trained very long, or as much as they needed to be, and nobody knows if they're gonna take off, come back. I mean, so I'm just gonna move them into the breeder loft, hens and cocks. They're retired. They won't have to worry about hawks. They won't have to worry about anything, and I'll fly their babies. So, yep. And other than that, I hope everybody's had a good weekend, and I will keep you all posted on how everything's going. Hopefully my next video, which will come next Saturday probably, since Sunday is Christmas. I'll post a video morning of Christmas Eve. Hopefully then we have some baby birds hatched. Well, all right, everybody, take it easy. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I hope you survive the week of work ahead. All right, bye.